They're fluffy, independent, the internet's in love with them, and there is scientific proof that having a furry roommate is actually all kinds of good for your health. Whether you live with a cuddly lap cat or a quiet introvert who loves their space, having a feline around you can be just as rewarding and beneficial as any other animal friendship. Today, we will tell you 10 scientific benefits of being a cat owner. Number 10. They fulfill your need for companionship. The stereotype that dogs are more affectionate than cats is just that, a stereotype. In fact, it turns out that cats can be just as good for companions as dogs, especially for women. An Austrian study conducted in 2003 found that having a cat in the house is the emotional equivalent of having a romantic partner. As well as initiating contact much of the time, studies have shown that cats will remember kindness shown to them and return the favor later. But cats really do have the upper hand in these relationships. After thousands of years of domestication, cats have learned how to make a half-purr, half-howl noise that sounds remarkably like a human baby's cry. And since our brains are programmed to respond to our children's distress, it is almost impossible to ignore what a cat wants when it demands it like that. Cats are beings we care for and who care for us, or at least we believe they do. And people who invest in this cross-species bonding may see benefits in their human-to-human relationships as well. For example, research has found that cat owners are more socially sensitive, trust other people more, and like other people more than people who don't own pets. If you call yourself a cat person, you'll tend to think other people like you are more compared to someone who is neither a cat or a dog person. Meanwhile, even people who watch cat videos feel more supported by others than people who aren't such big fans of feline digital media. While these correlations may seem perplexing, it makes sense if you consider cats just one node in your social network. When someone, human or animal, makes us feel good and connected, it builds up our capacity for kindness and generosity towards others. Number 9. They can quite literally save your life. Cats have a reputation of being aloof and not caring about their humans, but they have saved countless lives over the years. One cat in the United Kingdom warns her human when he's about to have an epileptic seizure, while a cat in Montana woke up its two humans when a gas pipe started leaking. Firefighters told the couple that the house could have easily exploded if not for the cat's intervention. According to one Australian study, cat owners do have better psychological health than people without pets. On questionnaires, they claim to feel more happy, more confident, and less nervous, and to sleep, focus, and face problems in their lives better. Number 8. They'll help you cope. Losing a loved one is incredibly painful, but one of the best ways of coping is to own a pet. Cats have been shown to help people get over their loss more quickly and show less physical symptoms of pain, like crying. Despite the fact that they are only animals, cats serve as a social support during difficult times. People in mourning report talking to their pet to work out their feelings. Since it is often easier to talk to something that won't respond, it can't judge like another human being. Number 7. They can help you find a significant other. If you're a single guy and can't seem to get a date, get a cat. A British poll found that 82% of women agreed they are more attracted to men who like animals. And while having a dog will do wonders for your dating life, a whopping 90% of single women said that men who own a cat are nicer than other guys. Listing that you own a cat on your dating profile could do wonders for the number of responses you get, but remember, a cat is for life, not until you just find a partner. Number 6. Cat owners are smart. A 2010 survey of British pet owners by the University of Bristol found that people who owned cats were more likely to have college degrees than their dog-loving counterparts. In 2014, a researcher in Wisconsin surveyed 600 college students and found that cat owners were actually more intelligent as well. But it's probably not the cat making the owner smarter. The researchers conducting the Bristol survey said that smarter people tend to work longer hours, and since cats require less attention than dogs, they are a better choice for the busy intellectual. Number 5. You'll have a healthier heart. Owning any pet is good for your heart. Cats in particular lower your stress level, possibly since they don't require as much effort as dogs, and lower the amount of anxiety in your life. Petting a cat has a positive calming effect. One study found that over a 10-year period, cat owners were 30% less likely to die of a heart attack or stroke than non-cat owners, although this might just be because cat owners are more relaxed and have lower stress in general. Number 4. Owning a cat is better for the environment. If you're worried about your carbon footprint, it's better to own a cat than a dog. A 2009 study found that the resources needed to feed a dog over the course of its life created the same eco-footprint as that of a Land Cruiser. Meanwhile, cats, which eat less in general and are more likely to eat fish than corn or beef-flavored products, only have the approximate carbon footprint of a small hatchback. Number 3. They can tell about your personality. Your choice of pet reveals something about your personality. While dog lovers tend to be the life of the party, cat owners are quiet and more introverted. However, they score very highly when it comes to how trustworthy they are and how much they trust other people. Cat owners are also less manipulative and more modest. Number 2. Stress. I can attest that a warm cat on your lap giving your thighs a good kneading is one of the best forms of stress relief. In one study, researchers visited 120 married couples in their homes to observe how they would respond to stress and whether cats were any help. Hooked up to a heart rate and blood pressure monitor, people were put through a gauntlet of daunting tasks, subtracting 3 repeatedly from a 4-digit number and then holding their hand in ice water below 40 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 minutes. People either sat in a room alone with their pet roaming around, with their spouse who could offer moral support, or both. Before the stressful tasks began, the cat owners had a lower resting heart rate and blood pressure than people who didn't own any pets, and during the tasks, the cat owners also fared better. They were more likely to feel challenged than threatened, their heart rate and blood pressure were lower, and they even made fewer math errors. Out of all the various scenarios, cat owners looked the most calm and made the fewest errors when their cat was present. In general, cat owners also recovered faster physiologically. Why are cats so calming? Cats won't judge us for our poor math skills or become overly distressed when we're distressed, which explains why cats were actually a more calming influence than a significant other in some cases. Number 1. Cat ownership means fewer allergies. Sadly, it's too late for you, but if you have a child on the way, it might be time to get a cat. In 2002, the National Institutes of Health released a study that found children under a year old who were exposed to a cat were less likely to develop allergies, and not just pet allergies. According to Marshall Platt, MD, chief of the Allergic Mechanisms section at the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, high pet exposure early in life appears to protect against not only pet allergies, but also other types of common allergies, such as an allergy to dust mites, ragweed, and grass. And while the cat parasite Toxoplasma gondii is a threat to young children, experts say that by changing your cat's litter box every day and keeping the animal indoors, you should be safe and allergy-free. Do let us know in the comments which cat breed you own. Please subscribe to All the Cats. Thanks for watching.